Hey, what's up guys, Angelo here. It's been a long time, I don't do any videos at all, so many things going on. But yesterday I need something that, let's put like this, I really need it. So I went to my storage and grabbed my old D600 laptop, and that thing's been on the storage for the last 3 years or so. Everything was working fine, everything was like perfectly, all the softwares that I had on it that was needed for a project. So here is my old baby, the D600, and I need that laptop for a few reasons. I think so I had the Windows XP on it, and that laptop has USB modem, RJ45, parallel, VGA, and serial, which those two I was needing for the project. It was on his case and everything, and I just got home, plugged it in and fired up, and the hard drive just knocking heads. I said, oh, come on. I got home, I took the hard drive off, tried little things, same thing. Fortunately, I had another data drive here, and was the same drive. I plugged the drive in. I know I tested drive before, and knocking heads on the same exact way. I said, no, come on. So I need that laptop on the weekend, and I said, you know what, let's see what can I do. I look around. I didn't have around here at home right now any more hard drives. Then I went on Amazon. Was yesterday like 4 p.m. and in this morning like 10 minutes ago, I just got this on my front door. And exactly what is this? An SSD adapter for IDE. Okay, I have few SSDs here. I'm gonna grab one and try to see if it works, and if it works, I'm gonna tell you guys pretty soon.
A few moments later.
So I got few ones here. There's a 32 gig, there's a 32 gig, and that one looks like is 128 gig. I gonna see what can I do. I have few here, but those are M2s, and there's another one M2 here. Okay, let's get one of maybe this one, 128 gigabytes. Let me just install that one and see what's gonna happen.
A few moments later.
Okay, 128 connected there, and to test it I have my USB to IDE adapter. Let me just connect that one here. See if I can do it with one hand only. Yep, and here we go. Let's just connect it, and on my desktop. Here we go. 120 gigabytes. That's awesome. Before I have an idea here. Let me just get 3 doors. MBR 128. Just to see if it's gonna boot right away. Building. Close. And here we go. Looks like we have a bootable hard drive. 128 on FAT32. Let's see how that works. And there is. And the funny thing, that is exactly the same one that I tried to get here, and both are knocking the heads on the exactly same way. That's weird, huh? Let's just get that baby out of that cradle and try to get that put together and installed on there. And looks like everything in place. The Dell adapter, wow, it looks like it fits like a glove. Well, now the time of truth. Holy cannoli! And just boots right away. So, looks like I'm ready to get that baby and reinstall my software that I needed and see what's going on. I'm gonna be back soon. Well, just a quick tour before I started, and that's my old and beloved D600, and it is Intel Centrino, and let me just get into the boot on the BIOS. So that's a Pentium M 1.6 gigahertz, and the good thing, it has a ATI Radeon 9000, and it has 1 gig of RAM, and also I have a flop drive for that one, but right now I'm just using the disk. The flop drive, that's right here. That's one of those things that I needed on my application too. I do have the dock for the CD-ROM that's somewhere. I don't remember where it is right now, but I do have. And that's a really sweet machine. And my ISO is almost burned on the flash drive right there. And just wait a little bit, and when I get the pen drive ready, I will be back.
A few moments later.
So my pen drive is ready. Let me just get that one out there. connect on the back here and see if I can boot from. So Control Alt, okay, just turn off and turn on again. Sweet, booting from USB. Well, I don't want to rush out because I know that's USB 1.1, so it will probably take a little bit to start. To enter F8, C partition, delete partition, enter L, yes, on that, format quickly. And let's cross the fingers, and looks like yes. Let's see that baby flying like a UFO. Could you imagine, guys, if you have at that time something like that, use an SSD on an old Dell 600? That's sweet. So like I said, copying from the pen drive, that's right now being the lowest thing, because that's, like I said, is a USB 1.1. But I think so once all the files are loaded on the hard drive, the rest of the install should be really fast. Okay, I could just jump around and wait to the end, but let's see on real time how long that's gonna takes. And just that version of the Windows XP, it's already with the SP3 built in. So what's good? The latest. And by the way, while in there doing that, the main reason that I use that laptop still, I have some Eprom Burners that has, one of them is an old one that's to use in a parallel port, and that's the reason I use that laptop. And I think I remember that drive. There's a direct access drive, if I'm not wrong, and I could use for another software that I need to burn some kind of weird flops that I needed. But so, let's see here, 85%, 86, 88. Wow. Now, once they reboot, I'm gonna change again the BIOS to do not boot again from the pen drive. Now I'm gonna get you to change up. Here we go, enter, and then ask, save and exit. Yes. Now they're not gonna, all the time, if I have something on the USB, they're gonna be asking to boot from the, oh baby, look that. Holy. I still got a little bit slow because I can see from here it's still blinking. You can see right there blinking a little bit red. That's still reading some routines from the pen drive itself, and that's the reason it's a little bit slow still. But I think once we don't need the pen drive anymore, that thing will be lightning fast. I'm sorry guys, that's my phone. That's getting crazy here. So many things going on. I can close that, I can close that. And by the way, one thing, oh, here you go. Oh, that's just got. Oh, I forgot my key. Holy cannoli. Okay, I have my original key somewhere here. Let's see if that's still stuck on the bottom here. If not, yeah, I still have my license on the bottom here. So here we go. I figured out my serial number. Completing the installation. Wow, got the support for my latest hardware and software. That's awesome, huh? Somehow, yeah, it's still loading some files from the pen drive. Here we go, almost there. Come on. Well, that's kind of nostalgic. Still reading the last files on the pen drive. And here we go. Now booting on Windows XP. Yeah, sure. I'm gonna get all the Windows updates that I needed. I can't believe I have my baby back. Yeah, I have a few things to finish to install here, and I'll be back, guys.
One eternity later.
So almost there. Just finishing to install the video drivers, and will be only one more driver to install. That will be that weird card that I got at the time. I can't find that the drivers for, but let's see. Oh yes. Yeah, I just need to install now that card. Let's see if I can, if the drives that I got will install that or not. No. Drivers. No. Oh, I got it from the wrong place. Don't looks like. Let's just try that one here. Yeah, I gotta find the drivers for that card, and I'll be back. But so far, yeah, it's running, baby. Oh boy, Windows updates on Windows XP. There's a workaround that's still working. I'm gonna link the description, the workaround on the description of the video. Here we go, guys. Wow, that's unbelievable. May 10, 2024, I got back Windows updates for Windows XP, and it's just 131 updates available, which I'm doing right now. Well, I thought that video would be short, but it will be so many things that I'm gonna do on that machine to get everything back and running the way how I want, and I keep you guys posted soon as I finish everything. It's been a long time I don't see that window. Yep, I knew that something would happen, but anyway, the settings on the Microsoft server is already down a long time ago, but while installing the updates. Let's see what happens later. And the machine itself is flying. It's really fast with that SSD on it. Yeah, of course, could not be, but anyway, we'll do that later. Just restart, and look how fast that machine is restarting off and on. We've been doing updates, which would maybe take a little bit longer, but wow. Well, but we are in 2024 already. It's only 10 years.
One eternity later.
And finally, everything back how they were supposed to be. That's my old suitcase that I carried for a while. The two Eprom erasers, the TL66, the TL662 Plus, and that old pocket programmer along the laptop with all the software necessary for operation. And that guy came out so good and so fast. I hope we could get there back on that time. It took more time, just like trying to initializing than loading the Windows itself. And here are the software for all the three programmers, and everything working as should be. Just to take a look, the TL66A, TL662 and that one here, which requires external AC adapter, because like I said, that Eprom Burner, it can get up to 25 volts on the program inside. So let's test that one first. And like I said, I need that laptop because of this. He has parallel port, and that burner doesn't really like to work with those adapters. So okay, let me just get on here and close it. And oh, that's right, hold on a second. Okay, I reconnected the cable. Program found, and is working fine. Getting the USB port here on the back, and get first the TL66 program. Here you go. Found it. And I close that one and got the software for the TL66 too. Let me just close again and reopen. Yep, TL662, tools, system check, testing, everything okay. And that's all, guys. That's the end of the quest. After getting the laptop out of storage after a while, and I smashed the whole old hard drive, since I have some information that I don't want to waste time just to try to get him back. So, and that was the other one that I have, that was the same one and was knocking heads in the same way. Now look, they're gonna be knocking heads somewhere in the trash. And the whole kit is here, and I think so finally I can do a little project that I was supposed to do since Friday and I couldn't do it. I hope I can do this afternoon. So that's all, guys, and again, thank you for everything, and see you in the next time. If you like the video, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. You're gonna be help me a lot. And just to let you know, I'm gonna put in below all the information for the cables that I used, the SSD adapter, the SSD drive, and everything else on Amazon. If you guys wanted to do that update on your laptop too, feel free, use the links below. That's gonna help me a little bit. And alright guys, see you in the next one, and bye bye.